cool. I like this part of the song. I like that. Hey, so did you know that I play guitar? You did? You didn't? I'm hearing some yeses, I'm hearing some nos. I guess if you watched the last episode, which was forever ago, we're not going down that road. You probably know I play guitar, right? I mean, I got guitars over here. Right here. Got my guitars. Got little baby's guitar that you may have seen if you watched the last vlog that was forever ago. But, you know, I have played kind of in bands. I've done a few attempts at things. I did one in Korea where we did like this talent show thing. It was like a little cover kind of a thing, and we did a little show. Maybe there's a clip here. Let's do that. Let's throw in some clips in here. Check this out. Then I kind of did this half-ass band with some friends. To be honest, I don't think the band was very good, but it was fun. Do I have clips of that? Maybe I got some practice clips. I don't know if I have a clip from the short little one show that we did. What do I got? Do I got anything?
Let's start from the beginning.
Then I did this like one thing with some friends of mine that play in a band where I played a song with them during one of their CD releases. So I did this. Then after getting out of the Army, I tried to do a band again. It was just really hard to have practice space for the whole band. We didn't have a singer yet. We were just working on some songs and everything. We didn't finish anything. I think I still have some clips from us practicing and working on some songs, so check that out. But that was just too challenging to try to keep, you know, a good place to practice at and stuff like that. So I like making music. I kind of miss making music. I don't really have time to actually like make new music though. And as far as like with an actual band, which is what I'm getting to, which you probably already know based on the title of the video. So I've been trying out using AI. I technically have an artificial intelligence band called The Chaos Between. They're on Spotify. I'm on Spotify, I guess you could say. It's weird saying that it's me, because it's not me singing, it's not me playing any instruments. It's my music. I own it, but it's, I don't know. It's tricky. It's weird, but technically it's me, I guess. You know, I own it. It's mine. So I am The Chaos Between, and I am on Spotify, Amazon Music, all the streaming services. You can listen to my songs. There's 2 songs up right now as of this video going live, and I'm working on it to where each month a new song drops. And then December will be or no, I think I have it November, I think. It's going to be the full album. October, November, I think it was. Going to be the full album with all the songs and then maybe a couple extra bonus songs. I don't know. But let me show you the process a little bit of what I'm doing, because I know some people probably have some thoughts like, oh great, AI is making music. Where's the creativity? You're going to lose creativity. And I'm not really doing it like, I think some people probably think of that as like, oh man, you're making AI music, so that means you just tell a computer make the music and boom, there's the music. Not quite that simple. You can do that, yes, but I feel like the songs kind of sound like crap when you do that. So I'm putting a little bit more effort into it than just simply that, right? So there's a little bit more work that I'm doing into it. So that's what I was going to kind of show you guys in today's video. This vlog episode, show you some of the music that I'm working on, how I do the process, how I'm making music with AI. All right. So it's definitely a process to try to get like a good song, because sometimes the songs aren't that great. I have some early versions of some of the songs and I'm still kind of figuring this out and how to do it that I'll show you here. Like this one I called Battle Cry. This is not one that I'll probably put out. But it had some cool stuff to it, but it just not quite as good as some of the other stuff that I ended up making later on. So check this one out. So that's not even a real person. That's AI that's singing that too. All the instruments and everything. The main chorus was the cool part though. Check this out. So there you go. That was a song called Battle Cry that I'm probably not going to put out. I really like that main chorus. It's kind of cool, kind of catchy, but I don't think it'll be something I put out. I don't know though. But that was something of the early stuff. That one, not a whole lot of effort went into it, and I just got lucky with that one. It's as decent as it is. Some of the other ones took a little bit more work to get them into something I enjoyed. So let me show you one that will be coming out though. This one will not be coming out until July, so I'll give you a little taste of it. You can kind of check it out. So this one's called Misguided. Keep in mind, this is my song technically. This one has a cool riff to it. I really like it. This has got pretty good lyrics too. Not bad, right? This song was kind of about, what was it, like people kind of getting butthurt about a lot of stuff on the internet. But I don't know, I won't go into full explanation, I guess, right now about what the motivation was behind the song, because I'm going to show you the process that I kind of go through to create like songs like this. But the main chorus in this song is pretty cool. You gotta check this out. And then there's one part of the main chorus that it did a really cool thing that I really like. Let me show you that part. This is cool. I like this part of the song. I like that. So that was not as simple as just like, make me a song and that's what it regurgitated out. There was a little bit more of a process to it than that. That's what some people, I think that people that are making music with AI are doing, which some people, yes, are, but that's not what I'm doing. I put a little bit more effort, a little bit more process into how I create it. So let me show you how I'm doing that. So I try to think about like what would make a good song, like what's a good idea to make a song. So I utilize ChatGPT. So over here, I've got ChatGPT, and I use ChatGPT to try to create the lyrics. So here's an example of what I got going on. I'll read the prompt that I'm giving ChatGPT to see what kind of lyrics it's going to give me. So I've gotten here, I want you to write a metalcore song that's about a soldier that is all alone in his thoughts. In his mind, he feels like he is worthless, no one cares about him, he is contemplating whether or not he should go on. In the end, though, he knows it's not in him as a soldier to quit at anything. So no matter what, he feels he must go on and not let the demons in his head prevail. So that's the prompt I'm going to give ChatGPT. Sometimes it works okay, sometimes the lyrics are horrible, and I'm going to think of a new idea or give better wording, but I usually try to give as much kind of context to what I want the overall story to be for the lyrics into ChatGPT, so that way hopefully it can craft some hopefully decent lyrics. Like I said, it's not a guarantee. So we're going to hit enter and we're going to see what we get. All right, so let's see what we get. So here it's going to give me the lyrics. I'm going to read through them, check them out, see if the lyrics are worth a damn or not, and probably make some modifications, because I usually don't just leave it like as is. I usually like make some modifications to, you know, certain words, because sometimes it'll be, I don't know, a little bit weird with the way that it'll put the lyrics. So I'm not very good at writing lyrics, but this kind of gives me a template to kind of like, maybe I feel like I can't write like a full song myself, but sometimes I can feel confident that I can like modify portions of an already written song to maybe make it a little bit better. So give me a second. I'm going to review these lyrics, see what I think of them, see what changes I'm going to make. All right, so I made a few modifications. The lyrics weren't too bad. The hard part is I don't really know what that's going to sound like. There was a few awkward words here and there that I mix and matched and changed some stuff up to hopefully make it a little bit better, but I've had a few songs where I like had a cool idea to make a song, mixed up the lyrics, changed stuff around, and then the AI just doesn't do a very good job of actually interpreting the lyrics in a way that actually flows really well and sounds good. So there's always that problem. So I've got it fed into another site that I use called Suno AI. And you can use Suno AI for free, but if you use it for free, then you don't own the rights to the music. I have the paid for version, which allows me to make a lot more songs and does give me the rights for the music that it creates. So anything that it creates based on my prompts is mine. I own it. It's my song. It's going to be possibly a song by my AI band called the Chaos Between, I guess. But nonetheless, so here's how it looks a little bit though. So over here, we've got the prompt. So this really is just the lyrics and stuff like that. I'm gonna add a little bit more to it before I actually generate it, but you can add some more prompts like in like the brackets for like styles and certain things you want to do. And then we got like the style. Like in this case, it's an aggressive metalcore new metal. And then my temporary name of the song may stay the same, may change later in the future, but right now I'm just calling it Rise Above. So I gotta make a few more edits into the prompt, and then it's gonna generate 2 versions of that song, and we'll see if any of those 2 are any good and usable to extend off of and kind of continue building out that song. So give me a second to finish the other prompt stuff that I need to put in there to give a little bit more things like breakdowns, some other kind of maybe like things for like heavy bass and stuff like that, you know, that kind of thing. All right, here we go. So now I'm gonna come down here to create. We'll hit this create button, and it's gonna start generating the songs. All these other songs here are songs I've been playing with recently for like instrumentals, so I'm not sure if I'll use those for anything or not, but I've been playing with some instrumentals. So it takes a little bit for it to generate. It's gonna give it about, you know, a couple minutes, and then we'll see what it sounds like. So it's done with one of the 2, so let's give it a listen and see if it's gonna be workable or not. So it fucked up at the beginning. I told it in brackets to give some good bass drums, and it literally had the lyrics say that, which it's not supposed to do. So that's not going to be probably usable, but I'm curious what the rest of the song sounds like. Yeah, already I'm not liking it. And that's how it's been with some songs. Some songs took me 4 or 5 tries before I got something that I actually enjoyed and liked. Some songs had to get scrapped because I couldn't get anything that I liked. This first version doesn't sound like anything I'm going to like. Let's check out the second version though. See, both of them did the same thing where he said the heavy bass drums at the beginning, which it's in brackets, so it's not supposed to do that. I don't know why I did that, so I'm going to have to alter it and try again. So I'm going to give it a try again. I'll let you know how many attempts it took me to get something usable, if I got anything usable. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, this is like a great example of some of the other songs they've had where it just wasn't working out. There was just over and over again modifying the prompts, trying to change up the styles, trying to do things to make it come up a little better. I was about to give up on this one actually. After, I think I'm 20 prompts in, 20 attempts basically later, I've got one that I like. That's pretty badass. And occasionally this happens. Like it's crazy how like sometimes it'll just be like failure after failure after failure after failure, and then all of a sudden, boom, one of them that's like, holy shit, this one's actually pretty cool. There was a couple that were like, had some moments in there that were really awesome. Like there was one, let me see if I can find it real quick, just offhand. That's not, I don't think, the one I was looking for specifically, but there's a lot of those prompts that had like really good riffs, and then the lyrics just didn't nail it the way I wanted it. And pretty much all of them were just going straight in with lyrics. I was trying multiple attempts with different, like rephrasing some of the prompts or whatever, to try to get it to not just go immediately into the lyrics. I've got one that did not go immediately into the lyrics, and it's awesome. So this one is one I'm going to probably build off of right here. See, it's got this instrumental, which is what I want. I wanted to start off this way before it gets in the lyrics, and the lyrics, I like how it flows. It flows well. That's not a real person. This one, God, look. This is good. God. Is that good or what? Isn't that crazy? That's AI. That's artificial intelligence. That's not a real person, not a real band. That took a lot of prompts though. That took a lot of tweaking of things to get something that I like. I don't know if you like it. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're like, oh, it's garbage. I like that. I'm going to build off of that. So now the thing I have to do here is that this clip right here, this is only two minutes long, and it kind of cuts off. I need it to extend. So then there's some work I have to do to extend it now. You can do that within the prompt inside of here to extend the song and make it longer. So I'm going to build it out, build it longer, and see what I can get. Sometimes that also takes a crap ton of efforts, because the next version of what it adds in there, because I have to continue the rest of the song. This is only up to verse 3, and there's still another bridge, a chorus, another verse, and another chorus, and stuff like that, of lyrics that I have to add into it to complete the song. So now I got to see how it's going to complete the rest of the song, and sometimes that'll take multiple attempts to get it to still flow really well. So I'm going to work on that now. I'll get back to you. All right, so it took several attempts here and there with some things to get the transitions right, to get everything to kind of flow well. Came out pretty good. Here's one of the key things I want you to know is that, do I think that this is as good as, let's say, some of my favorite bands? Some of my favorite bands like A Day to Remember, Parkway Drive, Bad Omens, all sorts of those bands. No, I don't think these songs are as good as any of those people. But I think it still is entertaining, right? I think part of it is just knowing that, well, Discord going off. I think part of it is knowing that, it's artificial intelligence that kind of makes it interesting and entertaining. Had this just been a regular band, it'd be like, okay, this is an all right band, not a great band, but an okay band. I can enjoy listening to it. It gets a little bit of enhanced kind of coolness because it's just the magic of artificial intelligence kind of creating some of this stuff, and just kind of knowing how that works adds a little bit to it. But yeah, I definitely don't think it's as good as like music that some of my favorite artists are creating. So, there's that. But nonetheless, got the finished version almost. This is what it outputted, right? Sounds pretty good. It's great. I like it. If it goes on the next on the album, possibly. Got a cool little breakdown right here. Not bad. Key thing though, I'm not done yet. That's now the full version that AI put out. I then take a little bit of time inside of Adobe Audition to remix it a little bit and adjust EQs and all sorts of other stuff to make it sound a little bit better. So let me take a minute to do that. and then I'll show you a little bits of the final version that will be the end version, the remastered or the mastered version of this song. So give me a second. All right, made some adjustments, changed some things a little bit, sound-wise. Probably, maybe you don't even notice. I don't know, but just adjusting some levels, adjusting some certain other things and stuff, just to try to make it sound a little bit more clearer, a little bit better and stuff like that. And I like it. So this song is called Rise Above. I am not 100% sure if it'll end up on my album that I'm making. The album is going to be called Season 1. And the idea is to maybe do like Season 2, Season 3, so on and so forth, possibly. I don't know. It's mostly an experiment, something fun to do on the side. Make these songs, release them. They're on Spotify, they're on everything else. As I'm making this video, there's 2 songs out right now, Mechanical Extinction and No More Nice Guy. In the next month, in June, we'll release another song called, what is that one called? That one's Always Be There. And then in July is Misguided, which I showed you a little bit of that earlier. So those songs are already ready. This might be the one that comes in August, maybe. I don't know. I might come up with something different. So I don't know. This is what I'm working with. These are my AI songs. If you want to listen to them, go check them out. If you don't, I understand. It's just a fun little project that I'm kind of creating. I just kind of like that I'm able to kind of make music, you know, that inspires me, that I like to make, and without, I don't have to go and try to search for band members to try to make this stuff. And this is my songs. You know, these are songs that technically I own. And if someone was to remake it, then they would have to pay me, I guess, to remake it, I guess. But these are technically mine. So that's kind of just the cool part about it. So I don't know. What are your thoughts? Comment below.